Guys, today we have 100 questions we want answered. So
Yes.
ask them. Get asking.
All right.
What? Chop chop. You're doing
Why
this.
is working out important for overall health?
Okay, well, I think this one's easy. In my opinion, it's just the fact that it gives you a lot of confidence in the way you look. Being stronger in itself is of course gonna make you healthier, and it's gonna get you out of a lot of bad situations. In my opinion, what do you think?
I gotta agree with that.
God. Okay, you know what? You know what? That question is just like really fucking
It's
easy.
really,
I
really
never
simple.
thought I would have to answer it.
It's really simple.
But it's a fair question overall. Yeah,
It's
why
quite
is it
simple.
important? But like
Yeah.
we all know it's important.
Yeah.
Whatever type of exercise you're doing, whether it's weightlifting, cardio, or even Pilates, it's all gonna help you
You're
in
gonna
some way.
specify that these questions came from ChatGPT.
All these questions are from ChatGPT. So this is what oh wow. Oh, let it log in. Yeah, ChatGPT thinks these are all really important questions.
Yes.
So I think we have to answer them.
All right. How often should someone work out per week?
Okay, what do you think?
I think you should work if it's just weightlifting, you should do maybe like 4 to 5 times a week, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's fair.
But
I'm
like,
running like upper lower right now, and it's
yeah.
working really well for me. So like 4 times a week, but overall exercise
Overall,
every day,
like any fitness every day.
every day. Like even if you're just stretching, like I recently started stretching every night. It helps so much, and I can like touch my toes.
Yeah,
It's pretty
honestly.
cool. I might be able to suck my own dick one day,
Yeah, for sure.
but I can suck his right now. Keep going.
How do you know if you're overtraining?
Well, one, if you're really fucking sore, I have a video up on this channel where I did like 240 reps of squats with no weight, and it really fucking killed me for the next 6 days. But I feel like if you're not getting stronger and you're not progressing, you're probably overtraining.
Yeah.
And if you're experiencing pain, like I did rock climbing for a bit and I got tendonitis, if you're experiencing pain in those joints, you're probably doing too much or incorrect form.
Honestly, like I'm sore right now. I don't think being like super sore is overtraining. I feel like it's more like bodily fatigue.
Okay, yeah.
Like genuine fatigue. Like you
Like you
can't
feel like
move.
tired and
Like
okay,
that.
okay, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like when you go to the gym and the weights just aren't moving,
Uh-huh,
that
uh-huh.
that can mean you're just
That happens. That happens, yeah.
you're overtraining.
You know what? Yo, you're so right. Because I started playing soccer a bit ago, and I realized that my leg extension has gone down a lot because of how tired I am from kicking the ball so
Exactly.
much. You're so right, man.
All right. How should someone start with weightlifting?
Just get a gym
Just
membership.
start.
There's free ones even at Planet Fitness and stuff. Get a gym membership, get a trial membership, whatever you need. If you want, start at home actually. I have a
Honestly.
lot of friends who do that, and it'll do the same stuff, but like maybe not as effective.
Even
But if you're
just
doing
like
calisthenics.
honestly, yeah, starting with calisthenics
Well,
makes it much easier.
bro, right? Like,
Like
I did pull-ups at home and push-ups, and that
yeah,
was a really good solid base.
exactly.
What's next?
What are the best compound exercises for building strength?
Okay, how about this? Let's pick one for chest, back, and legs. I think we know what we have to say here. Chest,
Bench.
bench press, yeah, right. Back, probably pull-ups. Yeah, probably
Yeah,
pull-ups. And then
pull-ups.
legs, just squats. I think those are usually the top three, and then you add deadlifts into there. Those are really good. Yeah, I know it's a simple, basic answer, but I
Very
think it's fair.
simple. Okay, these are the cardio questions.
Oh.
Is cardio necessary for weight loss?
What do you think?
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily.
You should do cardio because it's good for your health overall.
Yeah, and it
And-
does help in making a bigger
it does-
caloric deficit.
For it makes it much easier, but it's
Yeah.
not necessary.
Yeah, man. Because if you're not doing cardio, you might be forcing yourself to like eat really low amounts of calories, and you might just feel
Yeah.
hungry all the time.
It speeds up the process.
It does speed up the process.
most
Like David Goggins swimming every day and like running
Yeah.
every day, it probably helped him lose. What's next? What's next?
How long should a cardio session be for optimal health benefits?
Bro, I've heard so much about this. That's why I stopped long distance running because after I ran that half marathon, I searched it up and they were like, "Don't run half marathons."
Really?
Yeah, because that type of stuff, it's like, it's very taxing on the body, first off. And of course, it's like definitely overtraining. You're sore for like sometimes the next month or so. Definitely not for me in my case because it was like a really easy run, but like still. And supposedly doing that type of stuff can put too much strain on the heart, which I think it's more about just taking it slow at the start and building up over time.
Yeah.
And maybe just For muscle growth, most people say what, like 30-minute sessions twice a week?
Yeah,
Something like that. Yeah.
I can't really add on that. That's kind of it.
Okay.
All right. Do you think masturbation is good cardio?
Is that a real question?
Yep. Yep. Don't worry.
He's making stuff up.
You can answer it.
I think I have no words on that one.
Okay, we can skip that one.
Me personally, I'm a Christian boy. I'm a good one.
How important is nutrition when working out?
It's the most important thing.
So it's more important than working out.
Other than getting the stimulus for the actual workout, like you won't gain muscle if you don't work out at all, but like you should be eating as well as you possibly could.
Exactly.
And it's really disappointing to just see people eat chips all the time and then just go hit a workout.
Like honestly, just like do something to yourself.
Yeah. Like if you're already trying to get yourself healthier by going to the gym, why are you backtracking by just eating shitty foods all the time?
Yeah. What should you eat before a workout?
Shit. Usually it's just pre-workout. No, this isn't pre-workout.
Oh.
He's pointing at this. This is just protein. Protein windows don't really matter as much as most people think they do. But yeah, most of the time electrolytes I think matter. Carbs matter. So just any sort of healthy meal like 2 hours or an hour before mostly. Or pre-workout if you have it, right?
Yeah.
Anything else?
I don't really take pre-workout. You need to drink water before you work out.
No shit.
No
Yeah,
shit.
I don't
While
take
you work
pre-workout
out.
either. I don't really.
No, I honestly.
I
don't
bought
see the
some, but it
point.
tastes ass.
I don't see the point.
Really?
I
Have you
just-
tried it? It does give like.
I have tried it. I felt no difference.
Really,
I
man?
felt no
I agree.
difference.
I
Honestly,
actually agree. I think
just
it's
took-
placebo half the time.
I took a massive shit. Like massive.
Thanks for telling
Like
us.
I
Thanks for telling
destroyed
everyone.
the gym toilet. Like
Shit, sometimes that happens. And like, yo, I felt bad because some guy was knocking on the door. I opened it and he saw that shit and he was like,
Oh.
he just left. He just left. He
and
gave up.
you know what? At the gym that it happened at, it was like one of those one stall toilets. Like it was just a
Like, there's
room.
nothing else to
No,
use.
it was just a room. It wasn't a change room
Holy-
toilet. It was just a toilet. And I destroyed that shit for like 20 minutes straight.
Oh boy.
And I saw some poor old man walk in next. And
You gotta do what you gotta do, man.
you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes, you know?
Just say sorry and leave. Just
Yeah.
never come back, actually.
never-
While you're at it.
Just retire.
Just fully retire from the gym, bro. Alright. Come on.
How can someone get realistic fitness goals?
Set realistic fitness goals.
Set.
No, I mean, I think it changed. Oh, what the fuck am I talking about? Let's answer the question.
Answer.
I answer or you answer?
All right, I'll answer.
You
How can
give your
someone-
opinion. I'm gonna
Okay,
disagree with
Obviously, realistic, you need to like see, you need to first know where you're at. So you need to like accept where you're at. So if you're a fat ass, be like, I'm a fat fuck. Like, where can I get realistically within a month? So you set like, I'm gonna lose like 10 pounds. I'm gonna lose like 20 pounds. I'm gonna lose. But if you say you're gonna lose 90 pounds in a week, you're fucking lying, obviously. So
you. Yeah.
realistic goals, you got to be aware of where you're at and where you're starting
Yeah.
and where you want to end up.
I think it's actually just really important to set realistic goals because sometimes if you set crazy ones, which is a good thing, you
Yeah,
should
well, the
always be
question-
setting goals you
the
might not even
question-
ever reach.
The question is how to set realistic goals.
But I'm disagreeing. I say you shouldn't set realistic goals within the range of them not hurting you. Because I know there's a lot of unrealistic goals, like running a marathon from sitting in your couch all week.
It's impossible.
It's possible. You can probably run a marathon without training, but it's going to hurt you more in the long run than training. You know? So
Perhaps.
it's not a good thing to do. And you should probably set a realistic goal instead and just build up to it. So that way you don't get injured and don't have to stop running altogether and get back on the couch. In my opinion.
Okay. Workout routines and schedules. Ooh. Should
Oh.
workouts be different for men and women?
Let's start getting sexist.
You should start this one.
Oh boy. Well, I'm gonna say they should be relatively the same. I've heard a lot of people and stuff saying that women should stick to Pilates and not touch heavy weights. I disagree. If a woman wants to get stronger or
Yeah.
look slightly muscular, they're never gonna look as big as Ronnie Coleman. But like, if they want to do their own thing, I think they should be able to.
Have you seen Ronnie Coleman's mom?
I have not.
She's jacked. She's fucking huge.
Holy! It was in the genes. It was in the genes. Is it crazy that he got his genes from
No,
his mom?
she's giant.
Holy shit! Really?
Yeah, I mean, she might be dead right now.
Well, rest in peace. Rest in peace. She
maybe.
gets 5 booms.
I'm not gonna do-
Boom, boom,
I'm not
boom.
I didn't do any research, but
Oh.
she may be.
Okay, fly high if she is.
If she is,
Oh,
but maybe not.
she was jacked for a while, at the very least.
How long should a typical workout session last? Honestly, you don't need more than like
An hour and a
an
half
hour
at
and a half.
most.
If you're taking more than that, you're jerking yourself off.
Yeah, like I might work out for an hour and then play soccer for an hour, but the actual workout itself was like an hour. Or sometimes I hit legs and small loaf, so that takes a while. But like you should be aiming for an hour realistically.
Yeah.
I know when we all start, we do like 3 hours, man. I know you did that. There's no way you
I
didn't.
did.
Like 3
I
sets
know,
of
but
everything.
that was because like you're so confused, you don't know what to
Oh,
do. So you
shit,
try
that
to do
too.
everything, and then
Holy,
like you
yeah.
do it all wrong, and then you
Yeah.
do like 8 sets of one thing. And,
Whenever I
like,
bring someone into the gym, it's like 5 times as long, just because you
Yeah.
got to teach them the form and stuff.
Yeah. All right.
No, that's a good one. How do you balance working out with a busy schedule?
Honestly, it's not that hard, but it could be depending on the schedule.
Yeah, if your
Like,
schedule's okay.
I don't really have a busy schedule, so I can't really.
We
speak
go to
it.
school. I mean, you do
That's
work
not
sometimes.
busy, but I work out in school, so it's not that hard.
I mean, I make my schedule busy, but like if you actually don't have the time to hit a workout, maybe the gym is really far away. Just hit a one at home.
Honestly, if you have like 20 minutes of free time, you could hit like a
You could do
calisthenics
something.
workout. Honestly.
Yeah, right. Just learn how to do a handstand, man. I think that's like something all of us should be able to do. Not that I can. I would love to learn, and I am learning.
That would be badass. What's the best way to create a home workout routine?
Ooh. Well, honestly, just listening to like trusted people, I guess. But
Yeah.
you just want some of the basics, right? Make sure not to do too much unless if your goal is like endurance. But yeah, just a couple sets of push-ups, maybe some tricep focused the Sphinx ones, that's what they call them, you know those? Or download okay, we all know about it, that at-home workout app. The one with like the red background and like this black and white character going like into a push-up. I think that's where a lot of us started, no?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. Have you actually never heard
I
about
have no
that?
fucking clue what you're talking about.
Yeah, I can whatever. You guys can search it up.
Why is rest important?
Well, we can all find out that ourselves, but if your body doesn't get adequate rest,
It's not gonna work.
yeah, mainly CNS fatigue builds up in your body and the nervous system. Yeah, central nervous system fatigue. And that causes you to basically like mentally do worse. That is what it does, right? Because it's less of a physical thing and more of your body, literally like your brain
Yeah.
telling their body that you can't do it,
Yeah.
even if you could.
Yeah.
It's an interesting concept, but yeah, just make sure to rest well. And that's why something like a 4-day high frequency split, like upper lower, that's why it works really well. Because you get a lot more rest days and still get to hit your muscles 2 times a week. So it's good in that sense.
All right. How can someone speed up recovery after an intense workout? Honestly, you can't. You can eat like a high protein food and maybe I heard like hot showers.
Hot showers, that's why I go to the
Like,
sauna and jacuzzi after.
There's like
and
therapy.
stretching.
Like therapy like that, like stretching
Yeah.
and hot showers and stuff. But,
Oh.
like, you still need to take adequate time.
Yeah, one really important thing I think both of us just forgot to mention is sleep. If you're
And
not sleeping
sleep,
right,
bro.
if you're not
8
sleeping right,
What is it? 8 hours to 10 hours?
8 hours to 10 hours, like at least, bro. Just
Yeah,
make
I
sure
don't-
it's quality sleep. That's what's really important.
Yeah, I did not sleep last night.
It's not helping your workouts, man. I'll tell you that.
I know.
Oh boy,
What are signs of burnout in fitness?
burnout. What does that actually mean?
Like-
Like you can't make progress anymore, or like you're just tired and like
Yeah, like that. Like you're tired.
like overworked.
Like you remember when
Take
I
a
said
deload week, right?
Yeah,
like that type
take
of
a
thing.
reload week.
Uh-huh.
But what are signs? Like when I said before, like when you're at the
Yeah.
gym and the waitress isn't moving, and you just feel
You
tired.
feel shit.
You
You just
feel
feel
garbage.
shit. It's happened to like everybody at this point.
It always
just
happens.
it always sucks, but like the best course of action is just taking active rest days or a deload week where you just go a bit lighter.
Yeah.
It'll help in the long run, definitely.
All right, now we're in the weight loss.
Ooh, weight loss. You know a lot about this.
What's the role of exercise in weight loss?
Well, building more muscle. I think by the time you do
Yes,
lose
yeah.
weight, you want to look good. Also, having more muscle mass on you means you can eat more calories because muscle burns more calories than fat does.
Yep.
I'd say that's really it, unless you
It's
have.
pretty simple.
Yeah.
How do you avoid losing muscle while losing weight? Working out and eating good food. Like
Yeah.
it's honestly, if you don't eat properly and you don't train properly, you're gonna end up losing weight and getting skinny fat. I did that. Sucks
Yeah.
dick. So
Same here, except I had no muscle to begin with.
yeah. So
I think.
like if you're fat and you start eating less food, but you eat good food like chicken
Yeah.
and rice
All the healthy
and stuff like protein, high protein foods and low calorie food, and you train the proper amount, eventually, like through a good process of time, you will look good as shit.
Yeah.
But if you try and speed it up by starving yourself and you don't train, you're gonna look like
Mm-hmm.
probably worse than you
Yeah.
started.
Like, okay, specifically the question was avoiding losing muscle. I remember when you were on your cut, you actually gained strength overall.
Yeah,
So I think that was like a pretty good sign that you weren't losing
I
as
was
much
eating good
muscle.
food and I was training. So.
Yeah. What? Okay. Let me bring up like a kind of question close to that because I've heard two different takes. One is that you should have a really low, like, a slight caloric deficit to make sure you don't lose much muscle. That's what I'm agreeing with. But
Yeah.
I've also heard people say you should have a large caloric deficit for like a really short cut. Like you do like 1,000 calorie deficit, but you only do it for like 2 weeks.
No.
Something like that. Yeah.
Like it depends on how much weight you want to lose.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
And it
yeah.
depends
Oh,
on
yeah.
what you look like.
If you're way fatter, you can cut out way more calories
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
lose less like muscle overall
Yeah.
because your body does just use the fat that
Yes.
you have on you.
How accurate are calorie tracking?
Are we just
devices?
skipping that? Oh, it's the next question. Okay, no, let's answer that question. Calorie tracking devices?
I think it means like apps.
You
Like,
know, okay. I
they're pretty
have
accurate.
I have a video planned about testing out an AI food tracker because I saw an ad for it and it was like, test your food. I think that's impossible. Unless if you have the base food out and maybe it'll be able to guess how many grams are on that plate. But if you have like a soup, what's it gonna guess? You don't even know what's in there, right? But calorie trackers overall, it's more about the person who's doing them.
They should watch that video.
Yeah. I haven't posted it yet.
You should post it.
I will make it. That's what I'm saying. Because I came up with
Alright.
this idea like really recently. But I think
Alright.
like have you tracked calories before? Yeah.
Honestly, like on an app,
No.
no.
Really?
I didn't have to. I took track in my.
Oh, yeah,
It's
yeah.
like when you're cutting,
Just
like
eat less.
you're
or
not
very
eating that
little.
much. There's not much to track. It's like, oh, I woke up this morning, I didn't eat shit. Today at lunch, I had a protein bar. I can remember everything about that.
Uh-huh.
And then at dinner, whatever the hell mom makes. So
Okay, that's fair. Yeah. Honestly, I just made a lot of mistakes, man. Like I would track stuff
if you're
so off.
bulking, tracking is way harder because you're like, I gotta track
It was
this and
fucked,
this and
man.
this and this.
Bro, I can pull up my phone. Like when I was eating 4K calories, it was just a list of all the food I ate, and I think I was tracking wrong for sure,
Yeah, I've
man.
never had to try and hit 4K calories.
It's fucked stuff.
How?
Hey, you're trying to.
Fuck.
Don't
that.
skip
No,
it.
fuck
Don't
that
skip
whole
it.
section.
Hey. Let me at least say what the question was. But let's skip it because I don't think it's worth answering. Can spot reduction on like fat loss, targeting fat loss, does that really work?
No. It's fucking impossible. You
There-
can't target where you lose. It's such a fucking stupid.
You know when?
Fuck you.
No,
And
no,
fuck
I
fuck this app.
completely,
Fuck
100% I
everyone
agree.
who thinks that this
I
is true.
saw a study recently that said it can somehow work. Like, just somehow it works. Like, really slightly. I don't think it's a big deal, and I don't think maybe the study was done wrong, or it was just
What if
coincidence.
can I get like real close to the mic and like start whispering? Like, what if I just
You
like?
can.
It doesn't work. It doesn't work.
I hope they heard that.
I
But
hope so.
I think he said it doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
Okay, what's the healthiest way to lose weight through exercise? Oh, a bit of cardio.
A little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Yeah, I don't like through exercise. Cardio is probably your best bet for losing weight, right?
Yes.
That's really it. I don't know if we're missing anything. Maybe like HIIT or whatever, HIIT training.
I thought you said HIV.
Oh, well that might help you actually.
How?
I don't know. Doing coke helps.
What does coke have to do with HIV?
I don't. It like suppresses hunger. I don't know. Like that. I don't know. I
Do
read
you
it in
know
a
what
book
it-
once.
do you
I
know
read
what
it in a
it-
book once.
do
I
you
read
know
it in a
what
book
HIV
once.
is?
I read it in a book once. Just trust me. What's the best rep range for muscle growth?
10 to 12.
You just fell off.
I did.
3 to 6. Like
Wait,
that's the
what was
most.
the question again?
What's the best rep range for muscle growth?
For muscle growth?
Ooh, you haven't been
You
on
said 3 to what?
3 to 6. That's
Well,
what I do
for
all
muscle
my
growth,
sets.
don't you want to tear the muscle more? So 8 to.
Bro, you're
8 to like 12.
1 out of 10 rage bait. Bro,
explain
okay,
it.
okay. Basically, I don't know if you've been on TikTok recently, but that's where I get most of my information off. But like, I get it from trusted
My
sources
TikTok
at the very
is
least.
full of many things.
What we found out of mechanical tension is that basically only the first 5 reps of a set really matter for muscle growth. Anything past 5 reps basically just does fuck all for muscle. it can help maybe with form. Like if you can't do 5 reps of an exercise with good form, then maybe you could do more reps. But those other reps don't help with muscle growth. Like I literally do most of my sets right now max 5-6 reps. I don't like to go over that. Like personally, maybe like with some key exercises I might do a bit more, but yeah.
That's interesting.
It's an interesting thing to learn, right? Like a year ago I would have said 1 to 6 for strength, 8 to 12 for hypertrophy, and 12 plus for endurance.
Have you been gaining more muscle?
Strength, definitely.
It was strength. No, for strength for sure. I agree with you.
My muscles,
it's less
my
reps,
muscles
higher
are
weight.
looking a lot better.
No, I agree with the strength, but have you gained like a lot of visible mass?
A lot.
Yeah.
Like a lot. Like my chest is finally fucking filling out for once. And do you know, like I know it doesn't have much to do with it, but I have veins on my chest now. Which is just kind of like a cool thing. I think it just comes with how long I've been working out, which isn't all that long, but whatever. But yeah, it's an interesting thing. It's more recent, so fair enough if you haven't heard about it. But maybe you're just not on the gym side of TikTok.
Perhaps.
What have you been watching? What have you been watching this whole time? Oh boy. Oh, I don't want the answer to that, do I? But yeah, like, feel free to just work under 30 reps at the very least. But yeah, supposedly at least 5 reps is good enough.
Alright, should you bulk and cut or aim for lean gains?
You know, there's been new studies on this as well where bulking got vaulted.
Yes.
Did we hear about that?
Honestly, I kind of agree with that. Unless you need to bulk. Unless you're like Jaden. You know
like,
Jaden?
Bro, when I was 130,
There's a real
I needed
skinny
to.
kid I know. His name is Jay. He got to bulk.
He needs to bulk. He
to
needs to bulk, bro.
He's bulking. He's good.
Yeah,
He's
bulking
good
sometimes helps. Like, when I was, like, really fucking anorexic after cutting a lot, like, I just needed to gain fat, like, on purpose. Just so walking wouldn't hurt.
So, yeah.
But, like, lean gains, I think, is really the way to go. And,
Yeah.
like, you keep yourself looking good. If you want to make really great gains, like, yeah, maybe, like... No, yeah, you want to stay in, like, a really slight caloric surplus. Probably, like, 200 calories. Because as you gain muscle, the 200 calories kind of cancel out with the muscle you gain either way. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Okay.
All right. How long does it take to see noticeable muscle growth?
Oh, that's such a good question.
Noticeable?
When did you notice it?
Like...
Muscle-wise, like actual muscle.
Muscle-wise?
Yeah.
Like, first starting? Like, it's different because I was losing weight when I started.
Yeah, right. So it's a bit harder.
So, like,
If
for
anything,
me...
you think you look smaller.
Like, maybe, like... No, but that's different because it reveals more muscle.
Yeah. Oh, you
So-
mean in that way? Yeah. Like the definition, man. When you started, like when your shoulders started getting striations,
that
I
was-
could see you were getting a lot better.
I would say, like my first maybe 3 months, honestly. Like the first,
3
within the
months
first
then.
3 months, you'll
Yeah.
see noticeable muscle changes and growth and difference.
No, yeah.
And,
For
like,
me,
honestly, I don't know. It could be different from who you are, what you're doing.
yeah. Like 1 year of working out, you'll definitely know you've gained muscle. For 3 months in, the only thing I could really use to tell was I had like
Yeah.
shit. The lighting here is really bad, but like I could see this on my forearms a bit.
Yeah.
Like I would have to go like this to see it, but now like I can just flex normally, and it was very cool.
That type shit.
That's
you know, one
about
day
it.
I was wanking my shit, and I just
like,
saw
oh
a
my
bunch
God,
of
the
lines,
veins.
and I was
Wait.
like, damn. I'm big as
Wait, my dick has veins on it now.
Oh my God, my dick! It's 8 more inches. Like,
Wait, that's what they say. They lose
You know-
30 lose 30 pounds,
you
gain
lose 30
1 inch.
It's true, because you have fat near your dick.
But isn't that? Oh.
Like you know, like here.
Oh shit.
It's fat.
Wait.
So like when you lose weight,
we should all become 110 pounds.
you lose weight in this area, right?
That's why skinny guys have horse cocks.
That's why skinny guys have
The mic is up here.
That is why skinny guys have big dicks. That's why.
This is such a scientific podcast. I'm great. Everyone's listening.
That's why black people have massive. I'm gonna stop speaking. I love. Next
Just keep
question.
going. Just keep going, buddy.
Can yoga improve overall fitness?
Absolutely. I kind of want to run into yoga. And
Honestly,
just start doing it.
I did this yoga thing
Oh, really?
not too long ago
Like
in Miss Gallagher's class.
Oh.
And
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
I'm not gonna lie.
It got me more sore than the gym.
No, it didn't.
Really?
But like the stretching was nice.
Stretching, like,
no,
it
the
feels
stretching
good.
was nice, but there was this part after where like you just lay on the ground,
Mm-hmm.
and it was so peaceful.
I think you told me about that.
Oh my God!
I think you told me.
I was in a
about
different universe. Like I was like
For mental health,
Like,
at the very
honestly,
least, it's
very
good.
least mentally, it was so good.
Yeah,
Like,
but
I just thought
stretching,
about
stretching in
life.
itself is like super important.
Yeah.
If you have no flexibility, that
Oh, yeah.
definitely catches up to you when you're
Touch your
older.
toes right now.
How far back do I gotta go for this? Okay, nobody can see, but I can definitely touch my toes.
Type shit.
A little further than that if I want to.
Type shit.
But keep going, poster boy.
I think that sums it up. Oh,
No, I mean like next question.
Oh, you want to read the questions now?
Well, I took your phone accidentally. How does mobility training benefit? Mobility training. How does that benefit weightlifting?
What the fuck is mobility?
Yo, do I sound like a retard right now? Because how do I not? Okay, mobility. We're talking.
Mobility is like moving, but you have to do that with training.
Mobility. Okay,
What is
mobility. Are we
mobility
talking
training?
about like rotator cuff stuff and like?
No.
Fuck. Why am I being a retard right now? Okay, well, I'm gonna ask ChatGPT. Yo, like, I don't even mean to sound like an idiot, because clearly we're doing a podcast to inform people about, or just, I mean, say our
Well,
opinions.
we're just saying our opinions here. We're not
Yeah.
smart at all.
True that. What is mobility training? Mobility training focuses on improving the active range of motion and control of your joints. Yeah, okay.
Oh.
So injury prevention, improved performance, and everyday functionality.
So what was the question?
I don't know, but
We
dynamic
kinda lost the
stretching. Wait,
question.
wait. It's good for dynamics. It is dynamic stretching, foam rolling, controlled articular rotations. That's what I was saying.
Cars.
Lunges with twists. Yeah. This stuff is all good.
Yeah.
Absolutely, it can help you. Probably even get stronger in the gym by a bit. Okay, do you want the phone back and keep?
You could read for a bit.
Does lifting weights make you bulky?
It could.
I would love if it did.
Like if you
build a lot of muscle, I guess.
take like creatine or something.
Oh yeah, creatine. Creatine will do crazy things, guys. Don't take creatine if you want to build bulky muscle,
What?
guys. Especially if you're a girl, don't work out. Bulky muscle. You want to
Honestly,
get
yeah.
toned
If
muscle.
you're a woman, just like don't work out.
Just only get toned muscle. That's why we usually do like at least 12 plus reps. Like when I do bench pressing, I just do the bar, but like for 10 reps, because that's really difficult,
Yeah.
and that tones my muscle. Because toning. Okay, the lighting here is shit. I shouldn't have even tried to flex. Oh, okay. Is running bad for your knees?
It's good for your knees.
That's a really good point. But don't overdo it.
Don't
I've definitely gotten shin splints.
You don't want to overdo anything.
No, but it's really easy to overdo it when you're running.
Yeah.
Literally, the most you want to increase your running by is like 10% per week. We're talking volume here, or just volume in general. You can easily fuck that up, because if you ran 10 kilometers... No, okay, fuck, you're not running 10 kilometers on your first week. If you ran 1 kilometer every day, or every other day in your first week, if you try to jump that up to 2 kilometers every other day on your second week, that's twice the volume. Which is a lot of fucking volume to be adding to your knees and your body. You're probably going to get shin splints, or your knee's going to get fucked up pretty fast. So watch out for that, take it slow. I think that's what's important.
Yes.
Ooh, I like these questions.
These are good questions. All right.
Specifically this next one.
Oh, do you need to sweat to have a good workout?
I don't even sweat anymore.
Honestly, sometimes no.
No, okay, soccer, I get it. You should probably be getting
No, if you're
sweaty
doing
on
cardio, you have to sweat.
Like,
you're gonna sweat.
You're gonna end up sweating, yeah.
Smell my jacket.
His jacket's smelly. We went on a run before.
It smells bad.
It does.
But if you're doing like weightlifting, honestly,
it should be the opposite, actually.
No, honestly, you don't.
Because you're basically just going in there to get a stimulus. Think about it. If you're sweating, you're doing cardio, and cardio is the opposite of the working out.
If you're getting a good stimulus, you're gonna end up sweating.
Probably.
Because you're breathing.
But it shouldn't be really bad.
When you're doing a set, if you're not breathing kind of heavy at the end of it, you didn't give it.
Yeah, okay. That
honestly, at the end of a workout, I still feel like sweaty. I'm not sweating my balls off, but
yeah,
I'm sweating.
That's what I mean. I for sure get sweat. I think the thing is my gym's really cooled.
Yeah.
So it doesn't happen as badly as it would in the weight room at our school.
Have you ever tried training nude?
I will be trying that. I tried that in the weight room for half a second and everyone started pointing.
What?
Well, I took off my shirt to go for a bench PR. And
I was in the gym, right? And I was doing my bench PR and I took my pants off and my shirt and my underwear. And for some reason, I got kicked out. Does that make sense?
It doesn't. You didn't deserve that.
I don't deserve that.
You didn't deserve that.
And some lady was looking at me weird. It's like, I'm trying to do my set.
Mm-hmm. Why is she harassing you?
She's harassing me and I get kicked out?
Holy smokes.
Jesus.
Can you lose fat and gain muscle at the same time?
Yes.
Absolutely. Mainly as a beginner.
As anyone.
Yeah.
If you're doing it right, you can
But
do it.
especially as a beginner. Like, as a beginner, you can't, like, fuck it up.
You
will
really
literally,
can't.
you can do anything you want, and you will gain
literally,
muscle.
just move and you will look better.
Like,
as
bro,
a
you don't even
beginner.
have to go, like, even fucking like, any sort of stimulus will
Yeah.
get you bigger as a beginner.
Like,
I don't think that's what we're talking. But you have to, like, do weighted jerks. It helps. You should start training, like...
But yeah, it's really easy. Well, it's not easy, but it
You see the gains relatively quick without having to even do stuff correctly.
Yes. Are fitness trends like hit overrated?
Overrated?
I feel like they're underrated.
No, I mean, they were overrated a couple. Like,
No,
not
I feel like-
overrated,
I feel
but
like
like
right now
I
they're
kept
underrated.
hearing them.
Because I feel like
I don't
everyone
hear it
now-
anymore.
No
It's
one
just the
does
gym.
them anymore.
Yeah.
Like everyone just goes to the gym, gets
To
a
work
pump.
out,
I
yeah.
feel like some people they call themselves like gym rats. They go to the gym, they get a pump, and they leave.
Yeah, like no cardio, no stretching,
It's
no
so
nothing.
slow to make progress.
I don't get what you're talking
It's
about.
so slow. Like they don't.
Like, what do you mean?
They don't do it. They don't.
Do you know what? Okay, just to be clear, you know what HIIT is?
It's hit. It's the grrr.
Yeah, like the.
Yeah. No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about people. You know, some people.
Mm-hmm.
Those people.
Some people. These people. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, the people. They
Uh-huh.
go to the gym. They do a fucking set of biceps and they leave.
That's what I'm doing right now. I do one set per
And
exercise.
that's why you're a fucking pussy.
Well, that's why I'm up 50 kg on some exercises.
Exactly.
Bro, actually, I gotta fucking show you some of this progress, man, because I'm actually really.
Maybe
fucking
not in
happy.
the middle of a.
Hey,
recording.
I've added 45 pounds to my weighted pull-up.
Let's go to the next question. Workout equipment. What's the most essential gym equipment for beginners?
Okay, I don't have it, but
The floor.
straps. That's.
It says for beginners.
Yeah, I'm talking. I
The
think we're
floor.
talking about gym equipment. Hey, don't change the question. The question is asking for added equipment.
All right, if you needed added equipment, maybe like
Finger.
I think those pull-up things on the ground is stupid. You could just elevate yourself on anything.
Oh.
I think honestly something to do pull-ups on.
No. Are you? No. Bro, I think you're confused by the question. They're talking like a lifting belt. Like that type of shit, or
For a
like
beginner, you don't need a fucking lifting belt.
no shit. That's why we're
No
picking
fucking
what
shit.
what thing you do need.
Okay, maybe some fucking gloves.
I'm talking about lifting straps.
All right, maybe
lifting
some-
straps. Lifting.
Why would a fucking beginner need lifting straps?
Everybody needs lifting straps.
Why?
Okay,
I don't
if you're
use fucking
for,
lifting straps.
and it would help your back if you did.
For what?
This is okay. That's crazy. Okay, first off,
Like for what type of
you don't
exercises?
need to have lifting straps if you don't train forearms at all, because like then you want to train your forearms through back exercises. But doing a back exercise with lifting straps is gonna give you a lot more opportunities to grow your back, since you can actually get it properly close to failure. Because most of the time your forearms give out before your fucking back.
Oh yeah,
does.
that actually happens.
Yeah, that's
So
why
that's what you're
lifting
saying.
straps help. I think beginners especially need them. The only reason I haven't used them is because I did climbing for a fucking year. My forearms are actually stronger than my back in a lot of cases. But like outside of that, it would
Perhaps.
fucking help me too. Cause like, bro, I know all of us on that pull down, we fucking have our fingers at the end just on
Yeah.
it. Like, this is ruining your set, man.
Honest.
It's ruining your set.
You know, you're right on that.
Ooh, are resistance bands effective for strength training? What do you think? For strength training? Actually, I've seen people use them.
For strength training.
Are we talking like, okay, look, for muscle ups, you can technically use resistance bands like to help you.
Mm-hmm.
But we're talking like what, you place the resistance band like maybe on the bench or on a squat.
Yes.
Uh-huh. Okay. Let's just let's do a couple more. What's the next one?
Let's go here.
Oh, okay.
Group fitness and coaching. What are the benefits of group fitness classes?
I think just creating like community.
Yeah, community. And like
Community.
it helps you get into it, you know?
Yeah,
If you're
like
just
having
starting-
other people-
Like some people are scared. You walk in the gym and you're like, "Oh my god,
Uh-huh.
he has his dick out." Ah!
You walk into the sauna and
like-
it's a ton of naked men.
Like you need community to like warn
Yeah,
you
the
about
community,
this
you
thing,
can
like,
help each other, too.
You can help each other get.
Especially if you're new. Especially if you're new. All right, not to rush, but we don't have much more time, so let's just go through a couple of these. What are some ones you see there which you want to do?
How has social media influenced fitness culture?
Gymflation. 225 is
Gymflation.
no longer impressive. I
But
don't
it
think it
is.
should be.
But it is.
It's impressive, but like not to the level of like some people are acting like it is. Like it's not the end all be all.
No,
I think on the
definitely
okay, first off,
No, I
if
feel
you're
like that's
light
like
or like little, then yeah, it's actually really fucking impressive.
No, yeah, but that shouldn't be like your end goal.
Yeah, right.
Like
It's
you
nothing-
shouldn't hit 225 and then stop lifting.
It's just something that will happen through your lifting journey, which you should be really proud of. Like I'm
should
really
be
happy that
proud.
I can bench 225, but it's not something I'll tell people like it's cool, you know?
Yeah.
It's just like, yeah, I can bench 225 just like any of my other lifts which are as impressive. Cuz if you think about it, like if you can bench 225, all your other lifts are just as impressive as benching 225. Because you're just as strong as this exercise as you are in other exercises, probably.
Probably.
And yet nobody cares. It's just the bench, which is really special in all of our hearts.
Are fitness influencers helpful or harmful?
That's deep. Yo, we could spend 20 minutes just talking about that.
Well,
It's a mix. It's a really big mix.
Just sum it up.
You want me to sum it up? Okay, and then you give your opinion after? Or
You
what do
sum it
say?
up, I'll give my opinion.
Okay. Okay, let's start with this. First off, I've done a lot of videos reacting to like videos from TikTok where I react to how stupid they are. And that's happens because gym influencers say a lot of stupid shit that just harms people instead of helps them. A lot of gym influencers are good, but there's also a lot of bad ones because it's so easy to be a bad gym influencer. All you have to do is pull out your phone and talk about the gym as someone who knows nothing about it. Or hell, you might even think you know something about it, and that's the worst part because you're telling people to listen to your advice. Ignorance, exactly. And that honestly just hurts a lot more people, maybe like gives them bad ideas. Like, man, I posted a video called Worst Exercises Ever, and I had people disagreeing with me. It's just such basic stuff. Like, I just said this has no tension or on like your chest, or this is bad for your shoulders for most people, or this just is worse as an exercise than this exercise. It's nothing crazy, but people are led to believe. Especially, I wouldn't call Arnold a gym influencer, but like the Arnold press is just stupid.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's just the type of stuff you get from other famous people
Yeah.
when they don't know anything about actually working out. Maybe they have good genetics, maybe they just blast a ton of tread, or maybe they were just actually no. Those are like the only two ways.
That
just
about sums it
genetics. What do you have to say?
Honestly, yeah, I think just ignorance.
Do you think they've had
Like-
a positive influence on you though? I think they have.
You know what? Would you count like people who give inspiration as fitness influencers?
Yeah.
Like people like
Absolutely.
David Goggins or stuff like that? Because like people like that are like
amazing.
super positive. 'Cause, like,
Absolutely.
they push people to go to the gym, and I think
Yeah.
people who
And go above and
inspire
beyond.
others
Uh-huh.
are very much needed, because like that genuinely gets people to go to the gym, and going to the gym, or not even just going to the gym, just working out in general or being more physically active is always going to be better for you.
Yeah.
So people who will get you to do that are like needed, but people who are going to spread bullshit, that's harmful to some people. But like at the end of the day, you're getting them to get up and do it.
Yeah. Right.
So it's
and
you know?
without gym influencers, I probably wouldn't know what I'm doing in the gym right now. Like
Yeah,
that's where I
honest
get
to
most
God.
of my information. It's
Honest
hard
to
to do
God.
mainly when you start, because like you might hear a good thing and a bad thing, and you don't know who to listen to.
yeah.
But over time, you kind of
Yeah,
like
and you
develop
have
a
to,
bias
you
to the
gotta
right guy.
experiment for yourself. You gotta be
Uh-huh.
like, I feel much better stretch on this, or you know.
Yeah, like it just feels better. I've clearly been progressing more on it.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the gym is personal. A lot of it really is.
Definitely.
All right, let's do one more. One more.
Um.
Pick out a random one, and you can answer it.
All right. Let's go here. What advice? Actually, that one sucks dick. What's one thing everyone should know about staying fit?
One thing.
One thing.
Okay,
Everyone
let's
should
each say one thing. You. Okay, 10 seconds to think right now.
know. One thing everyone should know about
Everyone.
staying fit.
Absolutely everyone like needs to know about staying fit. Okay, so this is about like keeping up. Okay.
Stay consistent. Simple.
That is simple.
We're going simple with it. Stay consistent. Because if you're gonna go like super hard one day, and then you're gonna like do fuck all the next day, it's not worth it. But if you're gonna do something small today, but you're gonna do it every day, You're gonna make more progress than doing it one day of the fucking week. It's gonna
Yeah.
disappear.
I was just about to say something like really similar, but then you kind of like changed it to exactly what I was saying. Balance. You can't just do a lot one day and then nothing the other day and expect to have progress. Like you can go all out once a month, but that's not going to be the same as just consistently getting better. All right, I think we've talked about a lot today, and I don't know if anyone's made it to the end of this
But if you did,
podcast.
you're sexy. I love you.
And we appreciate you.
And you're beautiful.
So,
and you should lift weights and go to the gym and run and be hot.
He's right. Thanks for watching.
And love yourself.
And love yourself. You know what? Read the Bible. Have a good night.
Peace out.
Peace out.